Diburei Emuna Daf Nun Zayin. We said that that's Chelek Gimel Daf Nun Zayin. The engaged girl that have been with a man, it says if in town, they were caught that she's Chayav Misa, and in the field she's not. Well, he says that in town, why didn't she scream? Why didn't she call out? She wanted it. You wanted it? Okay, you are Eshes Ish. And Basade, you were in the Sade, it says already she's part of a Misa. Why? She screamed and nobody helped her. This is a big lesson for us personally. We know that Basade in the feld means that she screamed. So how come we're not helped? We're not helped. How come we're not saved from the Avera? Don't worry about it. If you screamed and you still failed, you're in the clear. I mean, really scream. No, and again, the really scream again, it's also according to what you could. Sometimes you can scream like anything. Sometimes you can say, and you mean it like the Rebbe said that you really trying, like he says, I was in the ship to Eretz Yisrael, and the captain gave us a rope that we're supposed to pull, and he told us to pull the rope with all our strength, and he said, and I made as if I'm pulling with all my strength, but I really wasn't. He says, that's the way that you're pulling with all your strength. Man. Sometimes that's all I can do. I remember, for years, I used to make fun. I'm embarrassed to admit this. I used to make fun, you go to this medrash, and there were people there, and they were making this voice as if they're crying. I says, yeah, I really believe you. You're really crying. And you know something? The Zohar Kodesh says that if you make a sound of crying, even though you're not crying,
that's enough.
Mishamayim, it's enough. Mishamayim, it counts. Why? Because you want to cry. You want to cry, you're just not able to. It says, Gewalt, this kind of demand will be awakened every breast of a chassid, that was included in the Rebbe's camp. And you have the Rebbe's eitzes. When he will come and defend himself that he couldn't stand against the Sahara and his armies, they will ask him, why didn't you call out? Why didn't you cry? Al-Dvar Shalot Tzaka, for that matter that she didn't scream. Why didn't you listen to your Rebbe and call out? With the tzaka, you would definitely be nitzel. Not necessarily be nitzel from doing the Aveira, but it's a wholly different Aveira. The Rebbe says, when I came from Eretz Yisrael, he brought 3 gifts to the rest of the Hasidim. One of them, the rest of the Hasidim will not have money. The second thing, it won't be mechubadik azach to be a rest of the Chassid. I mean, until our time, it was basically, you considered a nut. This is the third gift that he brought, is that when you already will do an Aveira, it'll be a Aveira without hand and feet. Which means you'll do the Aveira, but while you're doing the Aveira, you're already not enjoying it, because you realize you're going to be sorry for it. You're going to say like, what the heck did I do it for? I couldn't stand, I was bored, I was this, I was that, I needed to lift up, I needed whatever it is I needed. But while you're going through it, you're already So it's called the Avera has no hand and feet. And the Rebbe says it makes tshuva that much easier. He says because tshuva has to be commensurate to the enjoyment you got from the Avera. So if while doing the Avera you already have suffering, that makes the tshuva a lot easier. The Rebbe says it's a gift that he brought out. He says, through your breast of the chassid, why didn't you do what your Rebbe ordered you? And he says, that's what I heard from Ziknei Anash, that he says the main din v'cheshbon we're going to give him oil mabo is not for the Averis. A person of the chassid will give him v'cheshbon on the fact that he didn't scream. He didn't call out. If you'd call out, you've been saved. Yinei yomim boim. He says, days are coming. They were standing 2 weeks before Rosh Hashanah. We are standing the 3 weeks, between Yitzhak B'Tamuz and Tisha B'Av. Let's not take these holy days lightly. Let's use them. There's an Indian during the 3 weeks to say Tikkun, Tikkun Chatzois in the middle of the day. Yeah. Usually, all year long, you say Tikkun Chatzois at night. During the 3 weeks, it's a minute to say, to say it during the day.
As well, or?
Yeah, whatever. If you say it at night, I said it at night.
Anytime or just
Chatzois.
Meaning 2 in the afternoon?
Chatzois is not 2 in the afternoon. I think it's 12:43 or whatever it is. Chatzois, that's the time that you do to say Tikkun Chatzois. And the same dinim that apply to except on Fridays, and except on Rosh Chodesh you don't say, what you say on Friday and Rosh Chodesh, every day you say Tikkun Rochel and Tikkun Leah, and on Shabbos and Yom Tovim you only say Tikkun Leah, you don't say Tikkun Rochel. So on Erev Shabbos and Rosh Chodesh and obviously on Shabbos you only say Tikkun Leah. Every day you want to say it. Use these days. These are auspicious. The Tammuz is the day of Binyamis, not only Chomer but also the Binyamis HaMikdash. These are strong days. Let's use them. Take words with you. Let's accept on ourselves from this moment to speak to Hashem, to cry before Him until He will have Rachmanas on us. It's only tefillah and crying out with which we can come before the Melech and come out innocent badin and to be zoicha to all the goodness that Kadosh Baruch Hu has for us. Hashem yirachem, that Hashem with a good and Hashem. We'll have a good before Rosh Hashanah, and if we have a good before Rosh Hashanah, Avad will have a good Rosh Hashanah, and Hashem will help us always. Be'ez Hashem.